Hi guys, welcome again to Learning Tree, the fun way with Tree Junior Pro. My name is Quincy, and for today's lesson, we have one person that can get something translated, and that person is Daniel. Daniel, thanks again for your continued support. And these are the things that Daniel wanted to know. The very first thing that Daniel wanted to know was, it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter. One last time, it doesn't matter. Now that in Tree can be said as, emfa, again, emfa, one last time, emfa, slower, emfa. Now the second thing that Daniel wanted to know was, what happened to all your money? Again, what happened to all your money? Now that in Tree can be said as, Diena etu usikenyina. Again, Diena etu usikenyina. Now let's break it down. If somebody says Diena, what they're saying is what? Now if I say Diena etu, what I'm saying is what happened to. Usikanyina is all your money. So sika is money. Usikano is your money. Nina is all of it. So again, Diena etu usikanu nina. One last time. Diena etu usikanu nina. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, it happens all the time. Again, it happens all the time. Now that in Tree can be said as, esi denyina. Again, esi denyina. So if you say esi denyina, what I'm saying is it happens all day or it happens all the time. Again, esi denyina. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, I have no peace. Again, I have no peace. Now that in Tree can be said as, mini asumdie. Again, mini asumdie. One last time. Mini asumdie. Slower. Mini asumdie. Now the next thing Daniel wanted to know was, I feel very heavy. Again, I feel very heavy. Now that in Tree can be said as, mitinka se mimu ayeduye. Again, mitinka se mimu ayeduye. Slower. Mitinka se mimu ayeduye. Let's break it down. If somebody says mitinka se, what they're trying to say is I feel. Mitinka se is I feel. Mimu ayedu, I am heavy. Ye, very heavy. Again, mitinka se mimu ayeduye. One last time. Miti nkase mimu ayeduye. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, how do you explain that? Again, how do you explain that? Now that in Tree can be said as, wube chere chere muse. Again, wube chere chere muse. One last time. Wube chere chere muse. Slower. Wube chere chere muse. Again, wube chere chere muse. The next thing Daniel wanted to know was, why did your job fire you? Again, why did your job fire you? Now that in Tree can be said as, dientina wajuma no yiwedi. Again, dientina wajuma no yiwedi. Slower. Dientina wajuma no yiwedi. Let's break it down. Dientina is how come or what happened. Now wajuma no, that your work. Yiwedi, fired. Again, dientina wajuma no yiwedi. Again, dientina wajuma no yiwedi. Sorry guys, something entered my eye and it's starting to bother me now. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, why are you warning me? Again, why are you warning me? Now that in Tree can be said as, DNT wuribo me koko. Again, DNT wuribo me koko. One last time. DNT wuribo me koko. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, what is your choice? Again, what is your choice? Now that in Tree can literally be said in two ways. Let's start with the first one. Wube yi dieng. Again, wube yi dieng. So wube yi dieng literally means which one are you picking? Again, wube yi dieng. Which one are you picking? Now the second way one can actually say that again is diena wube yi. Again, diena wube yi. Literally translated in English is which one are you picking? Diena wube yi. Which one are you picking? Now the last thing that Daniel wanted to know was, what did you choose? Now that in Tree can be said in relatively two ways. Now the first way one can actually say that is wu yi dieng. Again, wu yi dieng, meaning which one did you pick from those? Wu yi dieng. Now the second way one can actually say that is diena wu yi. Again, diena wu yi, which literally translated is which one did you pick? Diena wu yi. Guys, thanks again for your continued support. I truly appreciate it. It was an eyelash literally in my eye. Danielle, thanks again for your continued support throughout all these years. Guys, remember, if you like the content of the channel, please click on like button, subscribe button, and bell button for future notifications. For the past 2 weeks, I was supposed to actually do a few translations, but I got too busy. Danielle, thanks again. Your second translation will be in next week's video, right? Guys, thanks again. I truly appreciate it. Please spread the word. Let anyone who wants to learn TWI or find out what TWI is about come to this channel so the channel can grow and they can grow as well. Guys, with lots of love from me, Bye.